Hey YouTube, Jobin here. Got a few things I want to show you. This is my Enlan EL01. I showed this a while ago. I did the wave mod on it. This is the first one I ever did, and it's pretty messy. Basically because it was my first one. I was trying out a few different ways of doing it, and I wasn't sure exactly what size or shape it needed to be, so it's really rough in there. And yeah, I did just put some jimping on it. Don't ask me to do jimping, at least not yet. I'm absolutely terrible. Looks like a cat used it for a scratching post or something. But the wave works really good, and can do them a lot more professional looking now. Here's one I just finished for someone. If you ask me, that looks pretty much factory. Just a neat little semicircle in there to make the hook. And, to show you a before thing. Actually, this is slightly different. I do have some of these now. The EL01B, all blacked out. Might look a little weird to mod this, because obviously it would go through the coating there, but I guess I could. But anyway, just to show, see, that's how it is up there. And that's modded. You can sort of get them to wave without doing this, kinda, almost, some of the time. But with this little tweak, it brings it up to something that's pretty close to 100% reliable, rather than something you're gonna fumble, maybe half the time. Because, you do have that little shoulder there you're working with practice. I've seen a couple of videos where somebody was waving one of these unmodified. They flubbed it about half the time. And I don't think it was their fault, it's not designed for that. But you put this little tweak in there and it catches on the rim of your pocket. Works perfect. But the other thing, this one being mine, is sort of the test bed. Take a look at the flippers. This is a stock flipper, and I noticed on some knives they'd make the flipper sort of concave where your finger touched it, just so you get more grip. Mechanically there's something in the way there that resists your finger sliding off it, whereas this sort of rounded little hump, it works fine, don't get me wrong, but I'm just seeing if I can improve it a little bit. And this came out pretty good for a first try. It definitely grabs your finger more. Might be a little easier to get it to flick out there. So it was kind of fun. I'm going to keep experimenting with that, see if I can get the geometry just right. And this over here, EL02. This has a Gavco style wave to it. That's originally what inspired me to try it with the 01, but if you look at his Paramilitary 2, he just has a little notch, maybe like half an inch in front of the spidey hole, and that's pretty much it, and that's really all you need. And so this 02 here waves just fine. This is the first one I've done. I don't know if maybe I'd have to increase the size a little bit, just to increase reliability, maybe, on thicker pants material or something. But this works just fine on the cargo pants I was wearing when I made it, so pretty happy with that. Doesn't change the look of the knife a whole ton, but it does give you the option of that fast deployment. So, those are my little projects. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to close out here with a little demo. Oh yeah, and sneak peek. New toy. Enlan EL05. It's chubby.